Hi guys, welcome back. By now you've seen my video about how to make this gorgeous little sunshine sign to bring some cheer to your room, wherever you place it. When I was taking photos of it the other day and the sun was hitting it so cool, I thought, you know, it needs a little something else. So I decided I'm gonna add some shimmer to it. I know if you've been following along, you're completely not surprised at this. As I've mentioned before, I do like my shimmer and sparkly stuff. So I decided I would come on and share with you how I'm gonna do that. So it's already completely dry, obviously. I did this a few days ago, and I just thought these colors are just so pretty, and I couldn't believe it when I set it on my table next to my new colors, some of my new paste that I got in, a couple of them anyway, one of them I already had, that it matches almost perfectly. So I'm just going to use my artist tool brush and my shimmer pumpkin. Do you see how awesome that matches? And my new shimmer harvest. See how awesome that matches? And just the rays, I'm gonna add some sparkle to. And then the ones that I don't have the colors that maybe go as well and I want to show up better, like the yellow, I'm just gonna use my shimmer frost. So let's add some sparkle to this, okay? And I'm gonna do it upside down so that you guys can see. And I'm gonna move my camera down a little to make sure. So this is just another way of being able to take a project and make it your own. Make it special, just to your likes. And it's so easy. You don't have to be an artist to be able to paint this. Wow, look at all that I have on the lid. I'm just probably gonna use that. Let's just place this here. And again, this is our shimmer pumpkin. This is from our new catalog, our new color for fall that I'm sure you're gonna be seeing a lot of. But like I said, I had to get the big one. I can't remember if you can buy singles on that, but I had to get the big one because I knew I would use it a lot. So I would say, I think you might agree, it's probably the closest to this color. So I may just do shimmer on that, do my shimmer pumpkin on this one and this one, and then we'll move on to the harvest, okay? So, and since I'm just doing this freehand, I'm just gonna go slowly, and I'm just gonna paint right over top of my dry paste, or chalk, sorry. And I know I kind of did a little ombre. Can you see this okay? I know I did a little ombre, but I'm not going to be too concerned if this covers it up, just because the sparkle is going to be so fabulous. I'm even going to add a little bit down here. And if I get it outside of my lines, coloring outside the lines, it's okay. I'll just take my tool, my multi-purpose tool later, and scrape off anything around the edges. I'm not that concerned about it being 100%. And see, we just added just, let's see if you can tell. Can you see yet? I don't know if you can tell yet, but I'm sure I'll take a good picture so you can see it show up. And let's switch it around this way. That way I only have to wash out my paintbrush once. And again, this isn't paint, this is just my Chalkology paste, or wet chalk, again. And I'm not watering it down. I could water it down. I guess I could. Just to make it even more translucent. But I'm not. I'm just going to put it on there full strength. I haven't used these yet, so I don't really know how sheer they are when they go on. I know that some of the shimmer, and see I got a little right there already. That's okay. We'll get it off. I haven't used it, so I don't know exactly how sheer it is. we're just gonna go with it. Full strength. And get a little bit on my edges here. Hope you're having a good day. You know, did I add it there? Yes, I did. Ooh, I can see it now. I'll probably have to turn on a light, more light. All done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid back on. And wipe out my brush, my baby wipe. Try to make sure I dry it pretty good. Also, let's see if I have a paper towel. I usually do, but I'm not sure if I do. I'll use this. That is a coffee filter. I use that for cleaning glass. Do you do that? Okay, let's just grab my multi-purpose tool really quick. Remember this one that has the little teeny tiny squeegee on the end and then this little point. And then I also, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I was at I'm pretty sure I got it at the dollar store. Yeah, the Dollar Tree, pretty sure. There was a whole little kit of, in the craft section, and it had like a scraper. I think you saw me use that once. And then this, it almost looks like a dentist tool, like the thing they use, but it's got pointies on it. You could use something like that on this as well, just to clean up. But it's just as long as you have something pointy, just to kind of, you're really just almost like scraping off the, there. See how easy that was? Piece of cake. There we go, cleaned up. And that's what I do to any of my transfers. If I take it off and I start looking at it and I start picking up more outside the lines that I want, then I just go on and clean it up a little bit before I take a picture. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, next, you guys, I met my one of my co-workers yesterday, and I picked up 2 more transfers for 2 more summertime projects that I did not grab before they were out of stock and gone from our shop. So I got them from her and swapped her something else out for it. So I have 2 more. I already have 1 on hold that I'm gonna be doing with you, but I grabbed 2 more. I just couldn't help myself. Told you guys, I just love summer. Okay, so look how gorgeous this is. Can you see the shimmer? I'm not sure if you can see it because I don't have my ring light on. Okay, so this one I feel like matches these pretty good. So we're just gonna add a little sparkle. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Are you a sparkle person? Especially with it being sunshine. I just thought, oh, wouldn't that be fun? I did not have plans to do that originally, which is surprising, but I was taking a picture. I just thought, oh, that would just look so cool. So I'll have to get a good sunny picture today as well to show you. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make sure I do it so that you can see it. And I have one little bristle that's longer than all the other ones. You know, does that ever happen to you? And I probably need to pull off there so it won't mess up. That's it so far. I think you can tell that there's something over top. Oh, wait a minute. You. Something black. I don't know what that was or where that came from. Sorry. Get in my own little world sometimes. add some of this color. And you can see it doesn't take a whole lot. And if you wanted to add water to it to thin it out, you could. Any of our paste can be paint. You just add some water to it. I would suggest distilled water, and that's just in case you want to be able to put it, the unused part, back in your container. Use distilled water so no fungus grows. Okay. That one's done. And it definitely gives it a textured look. If you don't like that, I feel like it's already kind of textured anyway, but if you don't like that, then this is not for you. Don't do it. But I like the sparkle. And from a distance, you'll be able to see. Once I see, I got it on there. You can see that. Oh, I see a sparkle now. It's catching my light. Ooh, see some sparkle? Nice. But you can see the texture on it. I got some over there too. So just scrape it off. It's best to wait for it to dry because then you don't smear it more. It doesn't always clean up as much, as well when it's wet. It just can smear. So I'll probably wait and let it dry a little bit more before I try to attempt any more at it. So let's move on to our Shimmer Frost. And I know it looks white, but really to me, it's just kind of clear. Let's try, let's check and make sure. Haven't used this one in a while. You see the shimmer? Is that pretty? All right, let's see. I'm hoping they're just, You know what, guys? I think with this one, I am gonna water it down a little bit just because I'm worried it's gonna be white. So I'm gonna water it down. Just put a little bit in the lid because it's not gonna take much. Just gonna put a little in my lid and take a shortcut and use my distilled water. You water it down however much, just sprayed some in there. I'm gonna work with what's in my lid. I could use one of my little trays or a dish or a paper plate, whatever you like when you're painting. Yeah, because I really just want to get the shimmer. I don't want it to be white. I just want it to be shimmery. Okay. All right. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's start with the yellow. I'm gonna make it a little thinner. I think the yellow's still gonna be strong enough to show through. But let's just, I really want the yellow to still show through. And again, guys, if I did all this and I didn't like it at all, guess what? I can just, sorry, give me a sec. Gotta concentrate. I could just, I'm thinning it out actually on the canvas, or on the surface. There we go, nice and thin. I'm sure because it's so thin, I'm gonna go over the lines. But I like that better because it shows. And the only reason I can do that is because my paste underneath had already dried. If it was still wet, then when I added the water to it, that much water to it, it would pull the paste off of that base color. Normally, if you're like, if you're doing a shadow effect or over top of something, you want to make sure you wax it first. But I didn't want to do that because I knew I was painting. I'm not using a transfer. That would be the main reason. I definitely am messier with this one, guys, but I'm gonna wait and let it dry. And I may even water out that one a little bit. But you definitely want to let your bottom coat, if you're gonna paint like I'm doing, you want to make sure that you let your bottom coat dry really good before you put it on. So either speed it up with your own little dryer, or mine has cured a couple days, which means, I mean, it's dry to the touch within 5-6 minutes, but I just wanted to make sure I let it be really, really dry before I did anything else to it, like this. You see it okay? Yeah, I'm being messy. That's okay, I can fix it. Oh yes, I like that. Can you see that it has shimmer? Let's see if I can, there we go. Now see it? I'm not gonna mess with this. I definitely am not. I don't wanna do anything to detract from that cute saying. So now I'm just gonna go down to this dark orange. A little more water. It definitely took away some of the darkness. I need to probably thin it out a little bit more for that because it's so dark. I got a little bit too much white. That's okay. But if I hated it, this is getting too much. Water it down more. If I hate it, I can wipe it all off and start all over. But I don't think I will. I think I can work with it. I keep missing. So all I did then was just kind of wet down my paintbrush so that I could thin this out. Pull off some of the white. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get a paper towel. I should have been prepared with that. Usually have one right close. I thought I did. I'm gonna wipe this out. I got a little bit of color in there and I don't want that to mess up my frost, so I'm gonna wipe that out. Don't want to mix those. Future. Wipe that off. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray my paintbrush again. And I'm gonna try to thin this out a little bit more. It's already dry. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if this is working or not. It's already dry. I put it on pretty thin. So it's already dry. There we go. All done. Now I want to make sure I wash out my paintbrush. Just put it in some cold water and wash it out. Good. Make sure I didn't keep any sparkles in there. Not that I would be that upset if I ever got sparkles on any of my other colors. And what I'll do is I'm going to use my scraper, but then when I'm sure it's all the way dry, I'll just take a baby wipe like you can see right here. I'm just using my fingernail and a baby wipe to clean up along the edge too. You can do that pretty much with any surface, except for maybe the wood. You have to really get to it quick because remember, wood's porous, so it doesn't just sit on the top, it soaks in. Obviously you couldn't do this if you were doing it with ink and fabric, but it's working pretty good. And then I will post a picture sharing how we did it, or showing the difference. You can tell me which way you like better. I would love to know. Oh, I got my fingernail in it. Oh, I hate when I mess too much. See, I mess too much. Okay, so I see that. Do you all see it? I'll probably have to fix that because it'll bug me, but you do what works for you. But see, from a distance, can't even tell. I'll leave it alone until it's dry. And let me know which one you like better, okay? Thanks for checking back in. I hope you like this little tutorial, and have a great rest of your day.